The Long Game. Why Real Success Takes Time. Chapter 1. The Illusion of Overnight Success. Everyone wants fast results. Fast money, fast fame, fast respect. From the outside, success looks sudden. One day a name is unknown, the next day it is everywhere. But what people celebrate as overnight success is usually the final scene of a movie that has been playing silently for years. The long game begins in silence. No applause, no validation, no guarantee, just effort. Most people quit here. They quit because nothing seems to be happening. They confuse silence with failure. But silence is often preparation. The seed under the soil looks dead, but it is working harder than anything above ground. Chapter 2. Why the Short Game Always Fails. The short game is addictive. It promises quick wins. It feeds ego. It rewards impatience. But the short game always demands a price. Burnout, high fear, inconsistency, emotional exhaustion. People who chase shortcuts build fragile success. One problem, one loss, one delay, and everything collapses. The long game builds roots. Roots are invisible. Roots are slow. Roots make you unshakable. Chapter 3. The lonely phase no one talks about. There is a phase in the long game where nothing makes sense. You work, but results are invisible. You improve, but no one notices. You sacrifice, but rewards don't come. This is the danger zone. This is where friends doubt you. Family worries about you. Society labels you unrealistic. And worst of all, you begin to doubt yourself. But this phase is not punishment. It is filtration. Only those who can walk without applause are allowed to lead later. Chapter 4. Discipline over motivation. Motivation is emotional. The long game is logical. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. In the long game, you don't ask, "How do I feel today?" You ask, "What must be done today?" Success respects structure, not feelings. Every boring repetition is a brick. Every uncomfortable day is a foundation. Every time you show up tired, you gain an advantage over those who quit when inspired. Chapter 5. Time is the real weapon. Most people underestimate what they can become in 5 or 10 years. They overestimate what they can do in 1 month. The long game understands compounding. Small habits, daily effort, quiet consistency. What grows slowly lasts long. What grows fast dies young. Time rewards patience the way gravity rewards weight. Chapter 6. Failure is tuition, not defeat. In the long game, failure is not a stop sign. It is data. Each loss teaches what not to do, what to improve, what to remove. Short game thinkers personalize failure. Long game thinkers analyze it. They don't ask, "Why me?" They ask, "What is this teaching me?" Chapter 7. Identity before achievement. The long game changes who you are before it changes what you have. Before success shows up externally, it must be built internally. Self-control, emotional strength, focus, patience. If your identity cannot carry success, success will destroy you. That is why delay is protection. Chapter 8. When results finally arrive. One day something shifts, not dramatically, not loudly, but consistently. Opportunities increase, confidence becomes calm. People start calling you lucky. They didn't see the years. They only saw the harvest. The long game doesn't announce its arrival. It simply makes quitting impossible. Chapter 9. The Final Truth. Success is not about speed. It is about direction. If you are consistent, time will join your team. If you stay disciplined, results will catch up. If you play the long game, you cannot lose, only learn. The long game always wins, because most people are not willing to wait, and that is your advantage. The years that test everything. Chapter 10. The Middle Years. Nobody celebrates. The beginning is exciting. The end is rewarding. But the middle? The middle is brutal. This is where the long game becomes real. You are no longer new. You are not successful yet. You are simply there. Working, waiting, repeating. These are the years where people disappear. Not because they failed, but because they got tired of waiting. The long game doesn't break you at the start. It breaks you in the middle. Chapter 11. When effort and reward are out of sync. In the long game, effort and reward are never aligned in time. You work today. The reward comes years later. This delay confuses the human mind. The brain wants immediate feedback. The long game offers delayed confirmation. This is why most people stop. They assume, if nothing is happening, nothing is working. But beneath the surface, alignment is forming. Skill is sharpening. Judgment is improving. Identity is evolving. Progress is happening, just not publicly. Chapter 12. Isolation is part of the process. The long game is lonely. While others chase comfort, you chase growth. While others relax, you refine. While others celebrate weekends, you invest evenings. Not because you hate life, but because you believe in a future others can't see. Isolation is not punishment. It is focus. Every high performer walks alone for a while. Chapter 13. Delayed gratification is a superpower. The ability to wait is rare. The ability to wait without complaining is even rarer. The long game trains delayed gratification. Saying no to short-term pleasure, saying yes to long-term vision, choosing discipline over desire. Most people sell their future for comfort. Long game players protect their future with patience. Chapter 14. Self-doubt will visit often. Even disciplined people doubt. Even focused people question. Even committed people feel weak. Self-doubt is not a sign you're on the wrong path. It's a sign you're stretching beyond your comfort zone. The long game teaches you to move forward without confidence. Confidence comes later, after confidence. Chapter 15. Consistency beats talent over time. Talent shines early. Consistency dominates eventually. Talented people rely on mood. Long game players rely on systems. They show up. When tired, when bored, when uninspired. Time rewards those who are reliable, not impressive. Chapter 16. Quiet improvement changes everything. In the long game, improvement is subtle. You don't notice it daily. You notice it yearly. One day you realize things that were hard feel normal. Decisions are faster. Pressure feels lighter. You didn't become stronger suddenly. You became stronger slowly, and slow strength is permanent. Chapter 17. Time filters competition. The long game has a secret weapon, time. Time eliminates the impatient, the undisciplined, the emotionally unstable. You don't need to defeat others. Time will do that for you. All you need to do is stay. Chapter 18. Identity lock-in. By now, something important has happened. You no longer chase success. You have become the type of person success chases. Discipline feels natural. Focus feels normal. Growth feels necessary. This is the turning point. The long game has changed you. Chapter 19. Why quitting now would be tragic. At this stage, quitting is no longer failure. It's waste. Waste of time invested, lessons learned, strength built. Most people quit right before alignment, right before momentum, right before reward. The long game always asks one final question. How bad do you want what you say you want? Chapter 20. Preparing for the breakthrough phase. Breakthroughs don't come from intensity. They come from endurance. The long game doesn't explode. It accumulates, then reveals. And when it does, it looks like luck to everyone else. But you know the truth. You waited. You stayed. You earned it. Winning the war inside your mind. Chapter 21. The mind is the first enemy. The long game is not defeated by lack of skill. It is defeated by mental collapse, doubt, fear, impatience, comparison. These are not external problems. They are internal enemies. Most people lose the long game in their own heads. Chapter 22. Comparison will destroy progress. The fastest way to quit the long game is comparison. You compare your beginning to someone else's peak, your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 30. The long game demands tunnel vision. You must compete only with yesterday's version of yourself. Looking sideways slows forward movement. Chapter 23. Emotional control is a competitive advantage. Feelings change daily. The long game does not. If your actions depend on mood, consistency dies. Long game players feel emotions, but do not obey them. They move forward. While scared, while uncertain, while uncomfortable, emotional discipline creates unstoppable momentum. Chapter 24. Boredom is the final test. Pain scares beginners. Boredom defeats professionals. Repetition, routine, predictability. The long game becomes boring because it works. Those who need excitement quit. Those who respect boredom win. Mastery lives inside repetition. Chapter 25. Time pressure and silent anxiety. As years pass, pressure increases. You start asking, how long will this take? What if this doesn't work? What if I wasted time? This anxiety is normal, but reacting to it is dangerous. The long game requires faith without evidence, calm without reassurance, movement without applause. Chapter 26. Detachment from outcomes. Obsession with results creates panic. Detachment creates clarity. Long-game thinkers focus on process, not payoff. They measure effort, not applause. They track habits, not opinions. Outcomes arrive when obsession leaves. Chapter 27. Becoming comfortable with uncertainty. The long game has no guarantees, only direction. You must learn to walk without certainty, to work without promises, to believe without proof. This is where weak minds turn back. Strong minds adapt. Chapter 28. Mental endurance is built daily. Mental strength is trained, not born. Each day you keep promises to yourself. Show up when it's hard. Resist quitting. You build trust with your own mind, and self-trust is priceless. Chapter 29. The moment you stop needing validation. One day something changes. You stop explaining. You stop proving. You stop seeking approval. You work quietly, confidently, relentlessly. This is maturity. This is power. Chapter 30. Inner victory comes before outer success. The long game rewards inner winners first. If you conquer your impulses, your fears, your impatience, external success becomes inevitable. The world eventually reflects who you have become. You are no longer chasing success. You are aligned with it. When momentum finally turns in your favor. Chapter 31. The quiet breakthrough. Breakthroughs are rarely loud. They don't arrive with fireworks. They arrive with consistency. One day you notice results appear faster, decisions feel clearer, effort produces more impact. Nothing magical happened. Time simply caught up with you. Chapter 32. Momentum is earned, not given. Momentum is the reward for endurance. Most people want momentum before commitment. The long game demands commitment before momentum. Once momentum begins, effort multiplies. What once felt heavy now feels natural. Momentum favors those who stayed.